Please come
And
forward.
it relates to an agenda, two agenda items.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
A joke was put out there that you're limited to 3 minutes.
That's going to be hard for me to do, but I'll try. And I think most of you know me, but I see there's a new member. I'm Carl Stewart, North Egremont Road, Alford. One, are we on? Is there a record being kept of this?
Yes, it's being recorded.
Okay. The first thing I'd like, before I comment on items 16 and 17, I'd like to make a request for records under Chapter 60 of Massachusetts General Laws, and I would like to have a copy of the email message sent out by the chair woman that is the subject of the complaint by Jennifer Brown, and any responses thereto. Secondly, I would like to have copies of the certifications with dates on them of the 10 members of the school committee, certifications relating to the open meeting, their receipt of a copy of an understanding of the open meeting law, which is a requirement. Now, let's get to my comment. Having an executive session on this complaint is completely improper. There is no, and the fact that on the I think quite obviously, on the advice of counsel, you cited a number of statutes in the agenda does not, it's what we call bootstrapping in the law. It doesn't make it proper. And one of the statutes cited is the Massachusetts Privacy Act, which has absolutely no relation to this. Now, let me say that when I received the agenda yesterday, I did some research. I researched Massachusetts case law, and I referred to decisions and case law under New York open meeting law and the Oregon open meeting law, which closely track Massachusetts. They're very similar. All of them hold that this is an improper executive session. Secondarily, and by the way, if that meeting is held in executive session, you're going to have another open meeting law complaint by me tomorrow. Secondly, there's on 17, there is no provision for taking a vote on the decision. The open meeting law states, in relevant part, a complaint is made, it is delivered to the school committee, and the school committee has to respond within, I believe it's 14 days. There is no provision in the law for a vote on the response. The response, but you can do that, but you're doing it, it's extra legal. You've decided that you take a vote on it. There's no provision in the law or in the regulations for taking a vote on your response. You've decided to do that. I don't think it should be done, but you're doing it. What you're doing is you're discussing this matter in private. It's a public matter, and then you're coming back and saying this is what we decided and we're going to vote on it. It's not good. And I'm saying if you go into executive session to discuss this, there's going to be another complaint. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
May I make a comment on a future agenda item? I don't know how this works.